Hi guys, in today's video I will show you how to shoot perfect tilt videos for a tilt speed ramps using the DJI Pocket 3. With active track, these types of shots are very easy to achieve, and this small camera makes the process simple. By the way, if you want these exact shakes, just a reminder that AM Film Shake preset pack is linked in the description. It's the easiest way to make your edits look expensive with a quick drag and drop. First move closer to a part of the car, for example the mirror, then double tap the screen to enable active track. Now you can go ahead and shoot the tilt video. The camera will stay locked onto the object while you are recording, so any movement you make will still keep the object centered until you disable it. Once you've captured your first shot like this, go ahead and film other parts of the car, such as the taillights, headlights, or the engine, anything you want to use later in your edit. But this is just the beginning. Without proper lock-on stabilization in After Effects, the footage may look off when you speed it up. So let's jump into After Effects and I'll show you how to lock onto the subject and add a speed ramp with the original clip on the timeline. First trim the beginning and the end of the video. For example, if you want the clip to start at a specific point, press and hold Alt and then press the opening bracket key to trim the beginning. Next move forward in the timeline and trim the end by holding Alt and pressing the closing bracket key. After trimming, pre-compose the layer. Make sure that Move All Attributes and Adjust Composition Duration are selected, then click OK. Scroll to the very beginning of the clip. You can press I on your keyboard to jump to the start. Set the preview quality to full for better visuals and a more accurate stabilization process. In the tracker panel, click Stabilize Motion. Zoom into your footage and place the track point on a high contrast area of the object you want to lock onto. In this case, it is the mirror. Slightly increase the size of the track point to improve the tracking accuracy. For better results, click Options. Enable RGB and turn on Adapt feature on every frame. Click OK, then press the Analyze Forward button and wait for the process to complete. Once the tracking is complete, click Apply and then click OK. Close the tracking window and enable proportional grid lines. This will help you see the exact center of the screen and align the object more precisely. First remove the black edges. Press S on your keyboard and scale the video until they disappear. Then center the clip as needed. Now the lock-on stabilization is complete. Let's preview the result. Everything looks smooth. Next we will create the speed ramp. Before that, pre-compose the layer again. Then drag the clip to the beginning of the timeline. Right-click on the layer, go to Time, and select Enable Time Remapping. Scroll forward to the point where you want the speed ramp to end. Drag the second keyframe to that point to speed up the entire clip. Then split the layer and delete the remaining part. Next select both keyframes and press F9 to apply Easy Ease. Open the graph editor, right-click, and select Edit Value Graph. Create a smooth curve similar to mine. Let's quickly preview the video, and we're done. If you want a full speed ramp tutorial from start to finish, check the video description. I will leave the tutorial link there. Hope you found this video helpful. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed it, please give it a like.